I'm a disruptor. This is what I do. I had someone on my podcast you guys may know.
Do have to give respect to you, Roman Reigns. You're the GOAT right now. Bro, thank you for blessing us with your presence.
I have a habit of saying some pretty stupid stuff.
You put me against Roman Reigns right now, I think I win. I'll say it to camera, I don't care. Me versus Roman Reigns, one-on-one. That's my match.
I gotta tell you, you shouldn't open your mouth about the tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
Are you afraid that I might land that one lucky shot and drop your tribal chief for the Undisputed Championship?
All right. Look, you're not from our world, so let me just explain to you how things work around here.
I'd be lying to you if I told you I knew all about Logan Paul. This man has over 30 million followers, and what he's doing is he's bringing them all to his tribal chief. But it's very simple. He's had 2 matches. I've been the champ for over 2 years. You're in the water with the biggest shark to ever live in the WWE. At Saudi Arabia, I'm gonna show you what God mode really looks like.
I know you doubt me. I've been doubted my whole life. I run my mouth a lot, but that's because I'm confident. My second boxing opponent of all time was Floyd Mayweather, and he could not take me out. I know I'm the underdog in this fight, but what I do have is the desire to be the best.
Roman champion for 2 years. There's a chance in Saudi you can shock the world, right? Because he's not thinking that he's going to take you seriously.
100%, yeah.
He chokes, he's done.
What happens if I hit Roman Reigns so hard that I bounce his face on the canvas and bust all his teeth in?
Oh, from behind, that's Jey Uso. Uso trying to beat the hell out of Logan Paul. Paul sidestepping. Logan Paul with
one lucky shot.
Why does everyone keep talking about Logan Paul knocking me out when they should be talking about me knocking Logan Paul out?
Can't no man knock me out. Tired of letting people think they got a chance. The tribal chief is head and shoulders above everybody. I love it. Oh.
Go and take this opportunity to acknowledge your tribal chief.
I think there's one thing that you forgot about me. The tribal chief ain't the only one with a bloodline. I brought with me my brother, the undefeated professional boxer, Jake Paul. Roman Reigns, you are the head of the table. But brother, in every industry I ever do, I am the table.
You're not gonna have any other choice.
This can turn into pure chaos.
But to acknowledge me.
Shot.